My kids go through granola bars like crazy, but even the generic are getting too expensive, so let's make our own. This is a recipe out of my book, Pinching Berries, which is all about saving money on groceries and not being afraid to DIY. So let's make granola bars. Starting with 4 cups of oats, and I'm gonna throw them on a cookie sheet and just bake them at 350 for like 10 minutes till they get a little toast on them. In a small saucepan, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and 1/2 cup of honey, and just kind of mix it together over low heat until it comes to a low boil, and then add a teaspoon of vanilla. Remove it from the heat and let it cool completely. I had my lovely assistants measure 4 cups of rice cereal, and yes, we used the generic, added our oats to it, and then poured the wet mixture over top and mixed everything together until it was combined. It's gonna feel like it's too dry, but just keep mixing. I promise it will all stick together. The girls wanted s'more granola bars, so I had them take some graham crackers and crush them up into kind of little pieces, and then add some marshmallows and chocolate chips to a separate bowl. And then we folded that all into our granola bar mixture. We mix everything together until it's combined, and then I lined a cookie sheet with some parchment paper, and we poured the whole thing right onto it. Now the trick to get them to stick together is to spread it apart really well and then really press it down. So I use my hands, but I also use a rolling pin and really smash it down. Let it sit for a few hours until it's completely cooled and it will stick together. We actually let this sit overnight and then cut it into bars the next morning. I store them in a Tupperware and they're good for about 2 weeks, but I've also shrink wrapped them before with shrink wrap that I got from Amazon, and they last a little bit longer. Well, at least as long as it takes my kids to eat them. If you're new here, my name is Maria and I want to help you DIY instead of buy to save money on groceries, so hit follow for more.